You're staying centered, it's going to diffuse it or they're going to walk away. But you don't get involved in it. It takes conscious awareness. You can just say, right now, I'm praying to hold my center. It's simple. I'm praying to hold my center. I'm praying to know my God center. No matter what this person is dancing around me doing this thing. Same thing if you apply it to like maybe something stressful in your life that is being more stressful than you anticipated it being. And you can feel your anxiety rising, like something like refinancing a house. Which I've been in the middle of. And filing taxes, yeah. Things that might temporarily cause your blood pressure to go up a little bit, those are really good times to do it, to say, okay, wait, I'm praying that I stay in my center. This may be a little more stressful than I thought. This may be a little harder work than I anticipated being. This may try to raise my anxiety level a little bit. And what I'm going to do about that is I'm going to stay centered. I'm going to pray to stay centered in my being. And then that brings us right back to the first one. When I close my eyes and I breathe and I feel the heartbeat, it can be in a 2 or 3 minute time span. If you're at work, go into the bathroom, sit on the pot for a minute, and just and stay centered in the God of your understanding. Inviting that in a prayerful way, a prayerful understanding, that you can stay centered in that. It's like an anchor, and it moves us in our daily life. It supports us in our daily life. And lastly, I just want to come back to the thing I said earlier. Whatever can move your consciousness, your mind, your heart, your being into that place of deeper believing is a really good prayer. Whatever that is. And I'm going to tell you my 2 favorites to end this with. One of them is the prayer of gratitude. When I'm feeling the tendency to want to complain, if I go to gratitude, it can't live in the same mind. If I'm wanting to whine and complain, it's like, wait a minute. Let me go to gratitude instead. It takes away the complaining. That's one of my favorite prayers. And all it requires is a shift of my mind. I'm complaining about what? And I have all this to be grateful for? It shifts me instantly. And I didn't even have to close my eyes. It's just an awareness. It's a prayerful awareness. And the second one is what I already did. It's just a quiet time to feel the presence within. Whether it's 2 minutes or 2 hours, it makes no difference. Quiet time. A couple minutes a day. Those are my 2 favorites. Sometimes I use the full boogie of spiritual mind treatment. Yeah, go ahead. I forgot about that one. There's the one. It's hard to feel grateful and complaining at the same moment. Right? So, which do you choose? Which do you choose? The bottom line is whatever moves you to the place of deeper belief and that feeling that you're connected to a power greater than you are is a good prayer. Don't wait. Start today. So let's close our eyes and pray. Let's start today together. And I know some of you are doing this all the time. And that's cool. And I know some of you are just starting today. So let's start first with our eyes closed, and let's take those deep breaths together. And as we take those deep breaths together, be aware that while you may cooperate with that breathing, something greater than you is breathing you. And then if you can, be real quiet and feel your heartbeat. And be deeply aware that you're not beating your heart. Something greater than you is. Become aware of your intelligent mind that is understanding everything I'm saying. You might have helped to grow that intelligence through your education. But your intelligence is God-given from the very beginning. Right here with those simple thoughts, we can feel the presence. And feel love. Call to mind a person that you love deeply. Unconditional love might be a child, a parent, a spouse, a friend. And let that love of that person expand in your heart. heart, recognizing that love is also God-given. And so as we feel this presence together, I move into that 5-step prayer now. Recognizing that there is only one source. We can call it God, we can call it Spirit, many like to call it the universal mind, the presence, the energy of all life, whatever we call it. There is only one of it, one God, one life, and its presence is everywhere. Its presence is the only power, and its presence is love and intelligence. Its presence has been given to me. Its love has been given through me. Its being lives my life through my activities, through my thoughts, through my love. Whatever I know is true for me, I know is true for everybody. The same truths are the truths for everyone in this room, everyone on this planet. And so aligning myself fully with this truth, I speak my word for each of us, knowing that as we pray, we do indeed move ourselves to a conscious place of a deep, deep belief that there is a power greater than we are, and it is moving through everything we do. I speak my word for us, knowing that this week, as we each contemplate this depth of prayer, the importance of prayer, that we have new awakenings and new expansions. And everything that happens in those awakenings and those expansions is revealing more of the God that we already are. I know this is our truth, and each one of us is already on our perfect pathway. And so for these truths, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to speak them. I'm grateful to remember them. And with gratitude, I release this word of prayer into a spiritual law, a spiritual energy that says yes. It receives this prayer and it says yes. That is the place of release that I count on, that I trust. And so I can let go now into the power of the one. And so